Hi, I'm Ray, and today I want to figure out why and how charms are created. And I think a good place to look would be the charm menu. A few examples of them flat out stating how they're created would be Quick Slash, born from imperfect discarded nails that have fused together. So we have a material and they've been fused, creating a charm. And this didn't happen once, but twice. Formed from the nails of fallen warriors. Heavy Blow and Quick Slash seem to be made by fusing a bunch of nails together. Pretty random. Let's look for more data points. Fluke Nest. Living charm born in the gut of a Flukemon. Alright, so this was made in a biological creature. Honestly, it reminds you of the hearts. Grant's dominion over flukes wouldn't even surprise me for this charm's effect, so it doesn't. However, the Void Heart has a counterexample to its control in the Collector, and the Radiance is around, so maybe? The Defender's Crest just flat out says it was created by the King of Holonest. Ooh, here's one. Naturally formed within a crystal over a long period. This shows us that charms are a natural phenomenon, not purely artificial as it would at first seem obvious. Weaver Song. No Master's Glory. Alright, well, all of that is interesting, though not very helpful. Most of these seem completely random and separate. However, we have a source for more information. Celebra, would you tell us your wisdom? My Deborah Gladfly, would you care to know how charms are made? Yes, I'm making a whole video on it. I don't often tell my customers, what with the truth being a little morbid. But you're sharp ones, you may have guessed already. The descriptions weren't very helpful, so no, I have not. Few ways a charm appears, so there's multiple, good to know. But mainly, it's from a final wish. A dying bug's potent desire crystallized into these gorgeous, powerful trinkets. Now, don't get getting too sad. There are exceptions, of course, and really it's quite beautiful. Makes them all the more precious. Okay, so this immediately explains a whole nother batch of these. Dashmaster, literally found next to a grave. Sprintmaster, bears likeness, probably the same principle. Let's see. Fear of the Fallen. It's literally embodying the fury of being about to die. Pretty clear cut. Joni's Blessing was from a corpse. Glowing Womb, we got it from a corpse. Fluke Nest, we literally saw it explode outwards from a corpse next to a bunch of corpses. And Carefree Melody could be the death of Brahm's identity, being replaced with a new identity. Alright, thank you, Celebra, that was very helpful. However, I have another expert to pull wisdom from. Hi, Seer. I've finally collected your 500 essence after 57 long minutes. 500 essence. You're master in the making. Well done, well done. I have a small reward for you. Plucked from one of my most precious memories. This charm will bring you and the drill wielder closer together still. So you just created a charm from a memory? Of course you can do that. Of course you can do that. I think I understand. So I figured this out. Whenever a bug dies, they have a chance of releasing essence. They have a chance of becoming a ghost. They have a chance of becoming a dream warrior. And they have a chance of creating a charm. The reason why the death of a bug is the primary way of creating a charm is because it's the primary way to release essence. Why were nails so common in charm creation? Well, obviously, nails are wielded by the people in this kingdom perpetually. So, the corpse is a common place for the essence to rest. However, the nail would also be a nearby place for the essence to rest. And with that perspective, a lot of the other methods of creation make a lot of sense. The crystals are imbued with the Radiance's power, or at least that's a common theory. I'll have to check, I might check on that. And that would explain why they naturally form in those crystals. It would give us a reason for how the King's Soul works. It's literally the memory of their marriage, and when they divorced, it literally split. It's also explaining all of the charms containing memories, like Shaman Stone, and Nailmaster's Glory, and Sharp Shadow. It's literally essence, one of the best ways of storing information in this world. Of course, you can store techniques and memories, regrets, and gratitude. Of course. Well, thank you for listening.